You know, it's hard to see the finished product, but anytime you start something when you've got a blank canvas, it always seems that way. You know, you got a big road ahead of you, you're stressed, you don't know what to do, you feel worthless every time you produce something. And then at the end, you make it and you think, hello, my name is MeeJ, and I just want to be a human turtle. Many months ago, I was scrolling on Reddit, and I came upon a little bit of a rabbit hole. I don't remember what the post was about. I don't remember what the comments were even about. All I know is that one of them linked to this image. So this little picture here is in, I think, Japanese. I don't read Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. I can't understand Japanese. But that's the beautiful thing about this photo. I don't need to know Japanese to understand what is happening here. As you can see on the bottom here, what this person has brilliantly illustrated is that if human beings were like turtles, our ribs would be huge, take up the majority of our torso, and kind of cover our genitals, you know, modesty. And our arms would stick up like this, like we're on a little roller coaster ride 24/7. I think in 2023, I could really be anything. So why not a human turtle? I have my materials ready. I have my reference ready. My printer ran out of ink. So I'm just gonna hang this up and hope for the best. Let's do it. I hate everything I've ever made. Wire. I'm hoping to build the base of the ribs out of this wire so that we have a little framework on the inside. And then I'm gonna make some paper mache, put it around the wire, and paint it. And then bada bing, bada boom, that's the turtle, right? In my head, this plan is flawless. It's gonna be amazing. I have nothing but the utmost confidence in myself. I guess I'm just gonna start at the top. Maybe I should just make the hole, like the neck hole. All right, I think this is a good neck hole. It's big enough for my head. Oh wait, but my arm's gonna go up. Oh no. Oh, we need a bigger hole. Okay, surely this would be a big enough hole. Okay, that's too big. This is too big. Okay, this looks good, right? If I could put the ribs coming out from the sternum and then we could mache over it to make some texture, I think that's what would work best. This is on my head and I want it to cover my cookie right about here. So this is about the length. This is cookie length. As far as this little end goes, I think I could just leave it kind of loose because humans have something called a floating rib on each side. This could be my floating rib and I could just leave it like floating. How many ribs does a person have? Oh man. Oops, how many ribs in a rack? That's not what I meant to Google. 24. So 12 pairs. So this is like the spine, I guess. And then we'll make a sternum and we'll attach ribs, right? This seems good to me. Okay. Beautiful. I think for the sternum, I should do one wire coming down and then up again to kind of reinforce it. I think that's a good idea in my mind. Take a wire, bend it like this. It's probably hard to see what's even going on here, but trust me, it's working. Like maybe like this, that seems like a reasonable length. See, the thing with this human turtle is it looks like the ribs go all the way around. The human still has a neck, right? Like we still have a human neck. I feel like we need to cut it just a little bit longer like this. Then let's measure a second one so that they can be the same length. Measure once, cut once. That's not right. You see what I'm doing here? Sternum, rib. We're gonna add the next rib now. Shape it, shape it, shape it. Tie it just like this. Wait, am I tying it to the other rib? I am. Oops, oops, oops. You know what? This is easier than I thought it would be. Working with wire was the scariest part of this endeavor, but it's really not so bad. Yep. Yeah. Yes. Okay, good. Yes. Now let's add the next ribs. And the ribs are gonna have to get progressively bigger. So let's do this size. Okay, so now I'm gonna attach it to the sternum, I guess, and then we're gonna move our way back from here. Yeah, oh my gosh, I just had like an epiphany where I saw it. I really saw what I was doing here. Whoa. Ooh, you see what I mean though? Look, you can kind of see what you pick it up what I'm putting down a little bit? Okay, I maybe made this one a little too big. No, you know what? No, it's perfect, it's perfect. It's not too big, it's perfect. Yeah, I feel like I might run out of this wire, so we better get the foundation ribs in. So let me attach this one right to the bottom here. Then let's plier it around. And then we attach it to the spine. Okay, hang on. It just needs to be shaped. It just needs to, you'll see it when I shape it. Trust me. Trust me. Okay, since you last saw me, we had a few changes. The more ribs I added, the more complicated things became. How many ribs are we in? Let me count. 9. Yeah, 9. 9 and 9 is 18. So that means I need 6 more ribs. 3 on each side. Oh my gosh, that's not too bad. Where the heck is that one coming from? What just happened? When your ribs accidentally get tangled? What's going on? What's happening here, turtle? Okay, the last rib. Ooh-wee. So we have the neck hole at the top, sternum at the front, spine at the back, and all our ribs, I think. Okay. Huh. All right, so the plan of attack with the paper mache is going to be, I think, just wrapping the wire to begin with, and then just start trying to build enough strength so that it actually becomes like a big container. Paper mache time? Let's do it. Okay, I've made my paste. I've never made paper mache before, so I don't know if this is right. The consistency is gummy, but I don't know like how sticky it is. I say we just go for it. Oh, I should put my apron on. Oh, that was almost bad. Is this supposed to be this thick? Are you supposed to like wring it out? Oh, it's ripping. I think if we could just get a base to kind of just get us started, we'll be okay. I should have cut up more pieces before I started to do this. You know what? I'm gonna tear them. I'm gonna tear them like a bear with my hands. Yeah, that's good. Why is it so wet? I don't know why I expected it to dry like instantly. And then I can kind of shape like, you know, I want there to be crevices, like rib crevices. So we'll have to kind of shape it as we go. This would be a fun activity to do with your child if you wanted them to not grow up right. I think it's just because it's so heavy on this side, it's leaning a little. But once we start putting stuff on the other side, we'll even it out. Okay, okay. Can you kind of see what's happening? Can you see my vision? Okay, you can see the neck really coming out, right? This is the neck. See, some of them might be a little too big. Like some of the ribs, I might have made them a little too big. It's going well.
A big mark on your face.
Oh, it's probably because I wiped my face with the newspaper. You see?
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's an artist's life. You're just dirty. Dirty and smelly and poor. It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna go to like your knees.
Well, it's gotta cover my coochie at least.
Is that at your knees?
I got a couple hiding. Some secret ones. Secret ones you don't know about. What did turtles say?
What do turtles?
TikTok. Don't they go like,
What? Yeah, when they like.
I feel like as we go lower, the problem is it's getting heavier. I wish I just had 2 more I could use, you know, to hold this up. I'm gonna pause it here for today. Be better to let this part dry and then continue another day. I'm back. It dried really quickly. It actually finished drying last night. I checked it before I went to bed and it was good to go. So, all right, let's see how the paste fared. It's kind of wet in here. Like it's wet on the top. Oh, oh. Oh, it's more gelatinous today. I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe it's just a little tougher to stick it to dry stuff too. Like once we get it wet, maybe it'll be okay. So I'm looking at it and it's looking kind of uneven. This side looks huge. Okay, the ribs get a little weird around here, so that's not great. Like I feel like this guy's just totally loose inside because it is. So update. It's huge. I'm nervous that it looks more like Grimace, but you know, we're doing our best, so ta-da! I don't know, it's pretty uneven too. On top of everything, it's also uneven. Welcome to day 3. Okay, so here's where we're at on day 3. I tried to even out the sides a little with the paper mache, and I guess we're just gonna do some more layers. There's also the issue of trying to make it smooth. Like I feel like no matter what I do, it's not gonna be perfectly smooth. I feel like you're gonna know it's paper mache. New paste, same dreams. So I'm gonna get back to it. The goal now is to just apply the final layers, apply some ribs, and hope for the best. Here we go. Hello, I have glasses on now, but I am still the same person. Okay, so I have applied more layers on the outside and tried to make some ribs and put some layers on the inside so that it's not a horrible disaster in there. I'm just gonna go around and fix up a couple more things, try to smooth it out, then it can dry and I can apply the primer. You might also be able to tell it's pretty lopsided. I tried to fix it, but there's only so much I can do. Every body's beautiful, even lopsided turtle bodies. So I don't wanna hear it, okay? I don't wanna hear it. All right, this is the back, by the way. I don't think you've seen the back yet. She is my muse. She is my reason to get out of bed in the morning. Man, she's thick though. She really is thick. Do you know what I just remembered? This. In my mind, I was gonna connect it, but I don't know, where do I put him? Hello, where are the answers I'm looking for? I guess I could poke wire through and then try to feed it that way. You've never seen engineering quite like this. I'm gonna glue this thing to itself so that it can't move, you know what I mean? So the idea is I will use this guy on top of my shoulder and I'll strap it in and then I'll wear it and it'll be amazing. I think we're done. I'm gonna put a fan on this, let it dry for a little bit, and then come back to prime it. Drying time. Let's do it. I may not be very familiar with paper mache and wires, but I know how to paint. I'm gonna prime this guy with some gesso, and then I'm gonna paint it with oils. Oh, this won't be long at all. This is gonna be easy. I feel like we should be good with one layer. It's pretty, you know, thick gesso, so. Wow. What's going on? Oh, sorry. Hey, sorry. Shh, 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 shh. You're fine, you're fine. Shh, shh, don't worry about it. Do you see what my brain is trying to do here? Can really see the ribs now that it's all white, right? Girl, who is she? Look at her. It's not my best gesso job. It's not my worst, but it'll do. I'm gonna put the fan on this guy, let the gesso dry. Day 4. I'm really loving how something I have spent hours and hours on over the course of many days is looking like a humongous. All right, it's painting day, so I'm gonna get my paints. I'm gonna try to match this to my skin tone the best that I can, and that's it. That'll be the end of it. For the most part, it's gonna be one tone, you know, like in the picture. So my skin tone has some yellow in it, but it's not, you know, just yellow. Already, it's fairly close. On camera, it doesn't look totally accurate. I look way more pink on camera, but in real life, my arm is more yellow and dark than what it's showing here. We can start with it as a base either way. All right. I think we're good to go. You know what? It's actually looking pretty well coated too, even with just the one coat. I might not have to go over it with a full second coat, maybe just like a few touch-ups. It looks pretty solid, honestly. Oh my gosh, we're closing in. Looking good. It's pretty sackish. Yep, this is the back. I think the front definitely looks more rib-like, but the back, sack in the back. I'm gonna add a bit of shading between the ribs, and like, that's kind of it. I feel like she's there. This is what I was dreaming of, you know? I think adding the actual texture with the ribs helps with the natural shadow anyway, so there's not so much we need to do here. It is very subtle, but I think it's working. Okay. She's ready, but she's not ready. She's gonna have to dry for a little bit. See you shortly. Okay, I'm gonna have to box this whole area out because this is more see-through than I imagined it would be. I'm kind of struggling to even like get my face out because I look like I'm being birthed. The hope is that I will be fully covered by the turtle ribs. Okay, I'm going. Oh, I can't. Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, hang on. Stabilize you. I'm stabilizing you. It's so uncomfortable. It's so big on the bottom, like it doesn't quite envelop me the way the picture does, you know what I mean? It looks like I'm just wearing a sack skirt. Like if you run up to a fashion designer and you're like, I want a skirt, but I want it to have that, you know, that ball sack vibe. It's so uncomfortable. I can't even I can't hold you right. My arms hurt for being in this. Yay! I mean, I'm wearing it and the straps are weirdly working pretty well. It hurts. I gotta take it off. I'm sorry, I gotta take it off. Can't wear it any longer. It's very uncomfortable. It's wildly uncomfortable.
What? What is this?
Do you like it? Do I seem turtly?
You look like a mountain.
What? I have to put a picture of me on the ground. I can't. Here, let me use this. This is closer. What do you think? Look at the back.
I like that.
It looks pretty rib-like though, right? I did a good job.
True. Wouldn't the ribs be on the front?
Well, here's the problem. Do you see that big slit at the back?
Yes.
That's Coochie Central 101 if I put it at the front.
Oh, I mean, it already sticks out.
You can see it?
Yeah.
Human turtle? What do you think? I give the experience 10 out of 10. I give the actual final result a 2 out of 10. 2 balls out of 10. You know what? For my first foray into paper mache, it wasn't terrible, I think. Maybe. I'm gonna have to wear some pants if I want to wear that costume because it did not go as low as I thought it would. But you know, overall, I'm looking forward to making some neighborhood kids cry at Halloween. Can't wait! Thank you so much for watching. If you're here from my other channel, from my gaming channel, then thanks for following me over here, and I hope you enjoyed this little shake-up of content. If you somehow found this cursed video and you don't know who I am, then I'm sorry. But I hope at the very least, when the turtle people rise up and conquer Earth, you won't be as surprised. You'll be ready for it. Anyway, that's gonna do it from me today. You can follow me on Twitch. I live stream over there. I do great content, the best content you've ever seen. It's a lie, we just look at anime men mostly, but you can follow me over there if you want. Feel free to subscribe to the channel or make your own human turtle costume. I'd love to see it. I'd love to join forces. 2 balls is 1. I'm not selling the turtle very well, huh? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!